Hello, we are Group 7 and we represent the environmental analysis of the success of Galaxy S100 entering the target market. Members of our group are James, Suyan, Abdul, and Madhaba. Let me introduce the table of contents. It consists of company background, product introduction, SWOT analysis, fast analysis, and Porter's 5 Firsts. First, I will present the company's background. In 1939, Samsung was established as a food manufacturer. In 1969, it made its debut in the electronics market by launching a monochrome television. In 2000, it successfully entered the mobile market by launching a new cell phone. This device was the beginning of the popularity of Samsung products globally. In 2010, the company successfully debuted in the smartphone market by launching the Galaxy S1. This is our new product we operate and so on.
I'm JS Madhavan and today I'll be presenting the SWOT analysis of Samsung Galaxy S100 product into the Singapore market. First, I will introduce Samsung's strengths into the Singapore market. The reason why Samsung was able to bring its own unique products to the market is because Samsung focused on product innovation and technology improvement. The reason is that Singapore is the best Asian country in terms of technology is because Singapore trains nearly 13,000 engineers a year, and this ensures a consistent support of expertise. This means that Samsung is suitable for Singapore. Secondly, Samsung's strength is that it produces eco-friendly products. For example, the first produced Samsung smartphone and monitors that was made from recycled materials was during 2021 to 2022. Now I will introduce the last strength of Samsung. Samsung has a stronghold in the Asian market. Evidence suggests in Asia 2022, smartphone Samsung topped the market. Next, let's look at Samsung's weaknesses in the Singapore market. The first weakness is Samsung's brand recognition. Samsung has a strong brand image, but some consumers tend to prefer Apple as a premium brand than Samsung in Singapore. Apple is more likely to think that it is a premium brand than Samsung. The second weakness is legal issue with Samsung. Apple and Samsung has filed a lawsuit over the respective intellectual property rights. These legal issues undermine Samsung's brand image and consume legal costs. The last weakness is fluctuating net profits. This is because there is an excess of semiconductor chips called chip glut. Experts expect this year profits to plunge 96%. Opportunity in the Singapore market. The first opportunity is growing tech adoption. Singapore is a tech-savvy population, making it a fertile ground for new tech product adoption. The second opportunity is sustainability. Samsung can capitalize on growing emphasis on sustainability by offering eco-friendly and energy-efficient products. I'll introduce Samsung's threat in the Singapore market. The first weakness is competition. In the Singapore market, Samsung must compete with several large companies such as Apple, Huawei and Vivo. Increased competition that can lead to price pressures and reduce market share. Second threat, Singapore has strict regulations regarding data privacy and consumer protection. Consequently, compliance with strict Singapore regulations can pose a threat.
There are 5 components in 5 further forces, which are competitive rivalry, threat of new entrants, buyer bargaining power, threat of substitution, and supplier bargaining power. Firstly, threat of new entrant is quite low. Samsung has high brand loyalty, value, trust among the customers, and economic of scale. So compare head-to-head with Samsung's premium service, financial investment, plus marketing is very difficult for new competitors. Secondly, threat of substitutes for Samsung is quite high. Apart from whether smartphones, laptops, or other electronic product that Samsung makes, customer will find the market full of substitutes. For example, Apple's iPhone are direct competitor to Samsung smartphone. Thirdly, in competitive rivalry, Samsung face off against national and international brands in a number of product areas. Samsung's market share is impacted by rival tactics such as Apple's premium positioning and Xiaomi aggressive pricing. They need to differentiate their product pricing, innovation, and improve marketing strategy to maintain competitive. Moving on, Samsung has a moderate bargaining power. Consumer may very easily migrate from one business to another based on which has better selection and cheaper price, such as Apple, Xiaomi, and etc. Customers have a lot of negotiating power since business in the sector are competing for the same set of customers. Finally, supplier bargaining power for Samsung is low. Samsung collaborates with international suppliers such as South Korea, China, USA, Japan, Taiwan, and others. Also, Samsung Electronics makes memory chips, processors, and screen, in contrast to the majority of other companies that make smartphones.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Jasim. I'm going to talk about Western analysis. Under politics, Singapore government offer various tax incentives and allowance to attract foreign investors. Business can enjoy 100% investment allowance for 5 years under Singapore Economical Development for research and development, manufacturing product in Singapore, and etc. Under pioneer tax incentives, if the company produce new product or new technology in Singapore that create employment opportunity, can claim tax exemption for 5 years. Samsung need to monitor trade agreements, tariffs, and export-import regulation between Singapore and South Korea. Any changes in this area impact the cost and ease of doing business. In Singapore, the company need to pay 8% GST fees to Singapore Tax Department if the imported goods are more than $400. Under economy, Singapore economy is growing every year. Purchasing power in Singapore also high, and inflation rate also getting lower when compared to previous year. This detail shows that there is a great opportunity for Samsung to continue its stable growth in Singapore. Under society, Singapore people prefer eco-friendly product or sustainable product. Online news article says that 34% of millennials and Gen Z people in Singapore are willing to pay more for sustainable product. Singapore is a country with various culture, so multi-customized marketing is important in Singapore. Under technology, Singapore is a country with fast technology development, so Samsung need to launch products that are more creative and innovative. AI is getting popular in nowadays. Using AI technology in their product is advantage for Samsung. Under environmental, Singapore people are more concerned about sustainability, so Samsung can produce eco-friendly package and recyclable phone parts to attract the customer. Samsung also can do waste management by trading old phone with a new phone with some discount. Then they refurbish the old phone and sell it back or dispose it safely. Under law, Samsung need to follow employment law in Singapore while hiring employees. Under PDPA Act in Singapore, Samsung need to protect their customer and employee sensitive data. IP right protection is necessary. It prevents copyright issues.
Thanks for watching.